Stadium in Kansas City. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the Texas Rangers and the Kansas City Royals. Royals baseball is next. Blake Snell is on the mound for Game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
You know, the key for Blake Snell is getting him out on that mound every 5 days. He's had some injuries over the course of his career, but there's no doubting the stuff. He's another guy, upper 90s fastball, good curveball. His slider's gotten a lot better, and he'll mix in an occasional changeup. This guy has a chance to be a dynamic pitcher every time he takes the mound. There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
And that'll bring in Ken Griffey Sr. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. To first, a dive, and he knocks it down. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I'm watching the guy they call Dr. Scooby, Michael Brandt. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes.
And a self-defense move there at second as he tried to knock it down, but that gets on by him. And the run will score as the Rangers strike first to lead it 1-0.
Hey, not an easy thing to do early against this good pitcher, D-Roll. Base hit and a 1-0 lead right away.
As an offense, they talked about this, wanting to get to this guy early before he settles in. When they grab their gloves to go out on defense, they know they got a lead on their hands.
So now to the plate, Albert Pujols. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Smith is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. So now into the box is Ryan Sandberg. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He gets it hard on the ground to the left. Throw to second for the force out, and his side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits here for Texas.
It's been a long time running. It don't matter. They ain't catching up at all, I promise. It's been a long time coming. Haters gonna be part-time loving. Putting up some more time.
Zach Plesac will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you think this guy's tough to hit? Take a look at that ERA in the low 2s last season. If he pitches like that again this year, he's going to be awfully tough. He's going to be fun to watch in this one.
Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to
a swing and a drive to center field, that one's got a chance. Ashburn's on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. And with that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Stepping in now, David Fletcher, as he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike 1. Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, they were the spoilers here on opening day as they took Game 1 of the season on the road.
Yeah, Matty, not easy to start opening day on the road and grab a W in the opponent's ballpark, but that's what happened, and they come into Game 2 with a chance to set the tone in this series.
Plesac Is becoming a rare bird in today's game, and that he's known as a starter that frequently goes deep into outings and does so with great effectiveness. He's not your five-and-done guy. He wants to eat up innings and finish as many games as he can.
Matty V, this guy's a throwback to the pitchers in the 70s and 80s that want to finish what they start. He seems to get better about pitch 75 and 80. He has about 125, 130, and he's one of the few guys that can maintain stamina through a 9-inning game.
Standing in now, Jimmy Fox. Oh, and this ball is raked deep down the line in left. But this lands foul for the first strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt. Try and get a swing and a miss.
Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. KC down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. Previous history with Blake Snell, a handful of plate appearances, and he's gone 4 for 6. He also has 1 home run. And he hits it hard to the right side. Scooped up. Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
So here's how the Kansas City Royals are positioned defensively. And I'm locking in today on defensive extraordinaire David Fletcher. This is a guy that can beat you on the defensive side. He's got great hands, quick feet, great reaction time, loves turning the double play. They love having him out there.
Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. Base is empty, 2 away, and that'll bring in the switch-hitting former All-Star Asdrubal Cabrera. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's not do or die. It's only game 2 of the season, but you never want to drop the home opener, and you certainly don't want to find yourselves 0-2 when you leave the ballpark today.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Michael Chavis will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Now running at first for the Rangers, number 24, Michael Chavis.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Now a high fly ball headed for the corner in left. It has the distance, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's
high in the air and deep to left center field. Racing back the center fielder, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 2-run shot to left center. First home run of the campaign for him, as the Rangers have moved out to a 3-0 lead.
Michael Chavis.
Ah, man, that swing right there, Dan, that had to feel good. You're facing an elite starter. You don't know if you're even going to get wood on the baseball today.
You know, and that'll rattle you a little bit. This guy's been throwing the ball great, one of the top pitchers in the game. He's not used to guys barreling him up and hitting him in the seats.
And now, Richie Ashburn. High in the air out to center field. Mays able to track it down for the 3rd out. But 2 here in the Rangers half of the inning, and they come on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 3-0 Texas. Michael Chavis is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play 3rd down.
Number 24, Michael Chavis.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Eddie Matthews. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Now here's the pitch. Grounder down the line at third. Fielded cleanly. Close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number one.
So here's how the Rangers are positioned defensively. Let's take a look at catcher Wilson Contreras. This guy's got one of the best arms in the game. Think Gary Sanchez, but in the National League. Nobody wants to attempt stealing bags on this guy, and brings a powerful bat to the lineup.
At the plate, Willie Mays. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Mays is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. He's been in the big leagues for over 2 decades now. That kind of longevity is extremely rare. Great to see.
Yeah, there's just no other way to slice it but the fact that if you're going to hang in for over 2 decades, you're probably Hall of Fame worthy, or at least have accrued the numbers to get you there. I mean, for people to stay in the game that long, the amount of adjustments you have to make and the ability to find a way to stay on the field, to go to the post and stay healthy for over 2 decades is mind-blowing.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Willie Mays becomes out number 2 this inning. First pitch on its way. Aye. 2 out, nobody on. And he drops a changeup right down Broadway for a called strike.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-0. At the plate now is Ken Griffey. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And now the first pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that's in there, base hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple. So he's head first into third as he laid it all on the line on that one.
Yeah, he took a pretty big risk going for the triple, Matt, but you gotta love the aggressiveness and the willingness to get dirty and beat the throw to third. Man, that was a fun play to watch.
Into the box, Luis Gonzalez. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here it comes, 0-2. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And this is taken in shy of the wall, but that should be plenty deep to score the run. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now.
Great job of offensive execution there. Leadoff triple and then the sac fly to bring home a run.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Albert Pujols. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw gets him 2 down. Up next, Ryan Sandberg. Now here's the pitch. Hit hard to third. He's got it. Throw on to Fox gets him to retire the side. So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Gonzalez is there, and he'll bring this one in. So bases are empty with 1 gone. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. Grounded to the right. Scooped up. And there are 2 away now. So now it's Brian Reynolds. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And it's fouled away. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. KC down in order. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Bottom of the inning now, and into bat now will be Gary Sheffield.
the right fielder, Gary.
And that one yanked just foul.
Hill.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that
Count
one. He's in
0-2.
control 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. The 0-2 once more. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. And stepping in, David Fletcher. He went down on strikes in his last at bat. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Fletcher has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
Throw gets him. 2 down. Now to the plate, here is Jimmy Fox. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Picked up by Larkin. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Royals go down 1-2-3. They trail here 4-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And standing in, the rookie outfielder, Richie Ashburn. First pitch on its way. Hit out towards second.